And when they're backpedaling, oh, it's shooting time, buddy. You can feet down. I mean, you just smack them right in the lips, and it is a good time. If you're looking for a duck hunting farm, first of all, establish a budget, because that's gonna be huge going forward. There's, I've sold duck hunting ground that's 7,000 an acre. I've sold duck hunting ground that's $14,000 an acre. There's a big difference between it. Knowing what your purchasing power is, that's going to be a huge indicator of what you're going to be able to buy and where you're going to be able to buy it. If you're, north of St. Louis, all that ground up there is, from St. Louis all the way up to, I'd say, Clarksville. You're going to pay a pretty penny for it. There's just a lot of people that, want to be doing the same thing. There's a big duck hunting culture right there. If you go further up north to Hannibal, it's a little bit cheaper. If you go to the west, it's a little bit past Columbia, but there's what we call the Golden Triangle in Missouri, and it's right there by the Grand River. There's Fountain Grove, Grand Pass, and Swan Lake. It makes a big triangle, and that's some of the best duck hunting in Missouri. There's just this perfect convergence of a bunch of major waterways that birds use from going, they obviously nest in Canada, Minnesota, all the northern states in Canada, and then they move down for the winter. And Missouri is one of those states that it's just, it doesn't get a ton better. There's more of a duck hunting culture in Missouri and Arkansas, a little bit of one in Louisiana. It's kind of easing up just because we're having a little bit warmer winters, and there's a lot of different thoughts on it. There's some states like Missouri, you can flood a cornfield, you can flood a rice field. It's everything they want. So just like deer, just like everything else, food, water, shelter. So, and corn provides shelter. The stalks are tall. They're not getting, you're not having falcons and hawks coming down on them. Food, there's obviously grain there. And then water. I mean, ducks, obviously, they live in the water. They swim around. They'll do what we call loafing, which is just like a rest area on water. When people find where the birds are, it's called the X. And I always say, not only do you want to find the X, you want to find the X on the X. So if all these birds are in a 40-acre field and they're on the northwestern corner of that field, I want to be in that northwest corner. There's a lot of things that go into buying a duck farm. There's soil types. Will your soil hold water? Do you have a well or a drainage that you can pump out of? Do you have an equipment shed to keep all of your equipment on? Do you have, is it tillable ground? Is it WRP? There's a lot of different variables, but I think the most important out of everything is, where is your farm located in conjunction with where the birds are coming from? There's a lot of different variables, but to take into consideration. But if somebody wants to get started on a plan and wants to, maybe pick somebody's brain and see, what it's going to take to get there, just give me a call. I'd be more than happy to help somebody set up a buying plan for a duck farm.